Arg. Good morning, Time Pirates. We are ready to get some words done today. How are you this morning? I'm going to do my same. I have to get to 500 before I can log off. So I had such a hard time getting out of bed this morning. It was just so cold. Molly says, good morning, Pirates. And Lindsay's here too. Good morning, Lindsay. Asbros says, hello, everyone. I hope to finish my working day strong with you all. It's 3 p.m. here. There you go. We got you for those last 2 hours. You got this. We're here to focus, get it done, make the magic happen. And we have an Alicia.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, you sound a little better. How are you feeling?
Getting there. I'm not 100%. I still have the agonizing things are stuck in my throat, mucus and cough, but I'm feeling better.
But it's only agonizing. You're going to be fine.
This is true. And I think my son woke up with the sniffles this morning, so that's impending.
Oh, poor baby. Lindsay says, I've got lots of reading to do as I'm trying to complete ATY 2025 and 52 book club. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get 52 book club done. I think if I replace some books with books I read that fit the categories I didn't finish, then I'll finish it. But I do not think I will finish with the ones that I chose. I'm close. I'm so close. But I don't think I'm going to do it. And Ren joined us. Hello, Ren. Good morning. Hoping to finish Brimstone today. Oh, we are so jealous. I'm glad it's good, though. It's good to know somebody that we trust is reading it and is liking it. So that's kind of nice, though. Molly says, Ambrosal, since you are from the future, could you please tell us how this Monday goes? Yeah, winning lottery tickets would always be nice. Courtney, hello, Courtney. We're so excited for tomorrow. Can't wait for the announcement. I know she's got amazing hair, doesn't she? I'm sure it's frustrating for her, but for us, it's amazing.
I absolutely hate my hair.
See, it's everyone who has this hair, we're like, ooh, that person who owns the hair is like,
This is what it looks like after I wash it last night and go to sleep, and it was still kind of damp.
I understand. You have all the curls. I have all the straight. Seriously, if we could just compromise and have wavy, we could make this work.
I don't know what it's doing right now because it's normally not this curly, so I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
It's like, this is the winter look. Enjoy.
It is pretty cold today. We're in the upper 50s, lower 60s.
Yeah, I was so cold this morning. I couldn't get out of bed.
I didn't want to.
No, I was dying. So then I didn't walk the dog, and I should have, but I just I got in a warm shower instead. But I'll take her for a walk. We walked yesterday afternoon because it was too cold yesterday morning too. So we walked in the afternoon. So maybe we'll do that again today.
I'm trying to find a happy median to like put some of it up so it's out of my face and keep some of it down.
Well, I mean, that's perfect right there. Let's see. Molly says, you got this, Ren. And Molly, what is ATY? Yeah,
Yes.
I don't remember what ATY. I saw it somewhere else, but I can't remember what it is either. Molly's like, what? A readathon I don't know about? Sign me up.
No, don't tell her.
Molly says hi to Courtney. Molly says, Alicia, I hate that hair too because I have it as well. See, there you go. Molly gets it.
Can't do anything with it.
Uh-huh. She says, mine has never gotten that long. Greg, not supposed to get above the mid-30s here today. Oh, Greg, you win. Well, maybe not. Molly's probably in the same pool.
I'm trying to think of when I last got my hair cut. I want to say July or August. That's why it's so long.
That's not that long, Alicia.
I know.
It's been like 18 months since I had my hair cut.
Jeez. It's long for me, okay?
Yeah, it's about
I usually go and get my hair cut like every other month. so that
Oh.
it stays like up here.
Uh-huh.
I need to go do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I like mine too, but it takes mine a lot longer to grow. Yay for getting old. But my last time I had it cut though, I just had my daughter do it. Because she's a dog groomer. And she was like, "But mom, this is," I'm like, "It's just like a Yorkie. It's the same as Yorkie's hair. Just cut it. I just cut it." She's like, "Okay." And she did a fine job, by the way. It worked great. No problem.
My hairdresser says, because I don't think you'll be able to see it, but like because my hair has like this S curl thing going on,
Mhm.
she has to cut it a certain way so that it looks even when it bounces back. And I'm like, sure. Like, I know what you're talking about.
That I can understand. Well, things she doesn't have to do with the dogs. Like she had, you know how the hairdresser has you put your head down
Mm-hmm.
to cut and you don't know why? And Jenna goes, "Oh, I get it now." She was doing my hair. I still don't know why, but apparently there's a difference.
I guess so that, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. She told me, but it went in one ear and out the other because I don't know. But I mean, I'll take a free hair. I don't need anything. I just need it shorter. You know what I mean? If I could do it myself, I would, but I definitely can't.
That's my goal. I think I might get my hair cut after Christmas.
There you go. Molly laughs about the joining the readathon. You know we're right, Molly. Lindsay, around the year. Oh, it's a Goodreads group, and the prompts are voted on by the group, so I like them better than the 52. Oh, that's where I heard about it, because what's her name's taken over for it? Brittany. Is her name Brittany?
Which one?
From the Rescues and Reads and Rescues, or Rescues and Reads?
Oh, that one I don't know.
She's taken over because they didn't have anyone moderating that group anymore. So that's why it's familiar, because I just heard about it for next year.
Gotcha.
That's what it was. And Molly says, yes, high here today is 28. It's 17 now. Yeah. Yeah, no, thank you.
Absolutely not. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You can keep that weather.
Nope.
My husband was complaining because he has to do a business trip and he left this morning. And I said, "Where are you going again?" And he goes, "I'll be in Alabama." And I said, "Okay." And I said, "Well, the weather shouldn't be too much different than what we have now." And he goes, "Yeah, it's going to be in the 40s." And I was like, "Have fun." I was like, "No, thank you."
Take your big jacket.
Yep. Make sure you have your jacket and all of the things.
I still don't have a winter coat. I had one I bought just for Superstars because it's in Colorado, and then left it at the airport one year. And so I don't have one. And I was like, you know what? It's not that cold. I'll be fine. It is drier up there, so even when it's cold, it doesn't feel as cold.
Yeah.
So I'll just bring my big jacket and it'll be fine. And Molly says, thanks to Lindsay. And Molly says, my sister cut mine last time. She's a human resources director. I don't think that's in her job purview. At least my daughter does cut hair for a living, just not human hair.
Right?
Greg says, my wife has asked me to help trim her hair before, but no way am I falling for that.
I don't
that's probably smart, Greg. It's probably smart. Yeah, even Molly says smart, Greg. Greg says, I didn't get to this age by being stupid. I don't know. A lot of people have, Greg, so I'm not sure that's really how it works. Molly, I did print out the prompts for TBR Takedown. I'm going to use it for ARCs. Oh, that sounds cool. That's a smart idea. Lindsay.
TBR Takedown.
Yeah, that one, I watched that one too. I watch way too many videos. You could tell I'm procrastinating editing. Whenever I'm procrastinating editing something I don't want to edit, I watch a lot more YouTube videos. I can't remember who it was though, but I did watch it. But I'm happy with mine, my 26 and 26 that I did, because that one fits so well with what I need to read. I'm going to stick with that one.
Now I have to see if I can find it. If it's
and a lot of, like, I see why HearKid did what they did, because HearKid was like one of my first reading challenges ever. The only one I did before that was book challenge by Aaron on Facebook. And that one is very simple. Cool prompts, but only 10 of them, and you have 4 months to do them. Do you see what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And twice a year.
Oh, yeah.
This is the only one I'd ever done. So the first real one I did was HearKid. So this was my introduction. Okay.
Mm.
So now I look at them, I'm like, I see if you'd been doing readathons forever, how repetitive these prompts are. So it made sense that she did something that was very different. So that's what I see in a bunch of these things. So that's why doing mine, again, I didn't even share the graphic for mine unless someone wants it, but I did because it's so specific for what I need to get done. I did see a baking one though.
A baking one?
Yes. So it was if it wasn't per month, I probably would have done that. I mean, I might do it anyways and ignore the months. Just do them whenever I can. Because it's had a thing that you bake, and depending on which thing you bake, and had 2 choices for every month. Depending on which thing you bake, you do that prompt. So you bake the thing, you read a book, right? And I'm like, that is so right up my alley. It was like goobers, some kind of goober thing. Let me see if I can find it, because that was unique.
It the Jessie Corwin?
I think don't know the one that name.
Does her book. I'm grabbing the wrong mouse. Damn it. Because I think there was one by...
It's Goober Readathon 2025. Hold on, let me skip the ad and then I'll share the link in chat here. But this one I'm really considering doing because I love to bake, love to read, and I'm not baking enough. I swear I need excuses to do things. So this could probably do it for me. So it's this one. So it has, like I said, it's got 2 choices every month. I cannot, however, be trapped by a month. I'm already trapped with book clubs and Buddy Reads, right? So I don't need any other thing I can be trapped in a month for. But again, it's not like they police these things. So I might use it to just do and not just do it for the month. I might do all of them too, because I want to bake all of those things. I've still not made my own puff pastry. So it'd be really cool to make my own pastry so I can make the croissants from scratch.
Yeah. Jessie Corwin. I watch her for all the like journaling videos.
Yeah, it looked like she started to make the journal for this look really cool. And I was like, I might want to watch that. So she was, and I followed both of them. I considered not following them yet, so I could save it for a boot camp readathon.
Right?
Because it's going to be hard to find 5. I follow hundreds of people. So.
Well, if you want more journaling, I can give you a couple.
No, I do not need another hobby. But yeah. Let's see, Molly, I almost made it to my watch later playlist this morning, but squirrel. Molly, oh yes, A Year of Goober. Yes, that's her. Yep. So it's pretty cool.
I can understand the squirrel aspect because I did my reading sprints yesterday, and in the middle of my reading sprints, my husband left, came back with his dad, and then like all hell broke loose. Like the rest of the day was just like
out of your control.
Exactly, because like so his dad decided to give us our Christmas present early.
Cool.
He bought us a new TV.
Nice.
We had a decent size. I think ours was like a 55-inch TV.
Oh yeah,
so
nice one.
I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's all we need. We don't need anything too horrendous. He bought us a 65-inch TV.
Men and their toys.
And then on top of that, because he was like, oh, I don't know what to get you guys for Christmas. So what do you think of this? And that was all in text message that I didn't see. And then they came back, and they were putting the TV together. And then I was just like, what's this box? And they were like, oh, we bought you a PlayStation 5 as well. And I was like, huh? I do sprints for one day. And I come out, and I'm just like,
dang it, now you can play the game I want to play so bad. And I don't have a PlayStation 1.
Well, I can't play right now because what they've decided to do is they've set up the PlayStation, but then because I guess the new PlayStations don't come with a disc drive, you can pay extra to buy one and attach it to the PlayStation. But then if you already have PS4 games on a PS4, you can actually transfer the data from one to the other. And that's what this one is doing. And it predicted that it would take 36 hours to transfer all of the data. And I was like, what?
You must be doing it over Wi-Fi.
I want to play. And I was like, well, at least I'll get my errands done. Because I was going to play, and I can't play now. And by the time he comes back, he'll play.
Gotcha. Let's see. Courtney says, okay, I just wanted to say hello and goodbye. I'm off to bed since I worked last night and also again tonight. Excellent. You get some sleep. You're about to be busy January 1st through 15th. Molly says, put aside a day for puff pastry from scratch. Yeah, exactly. I need to do that. I want to do it so bad. Watching the Bake Off, and I'm like, I want to make that. Courtney likes the baking too. Yeah, see, I think that's a really fun. I'm like, that's the most fun one I've seen in a while.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, I love cinnamon rolls. I would probably make them at Christmas. And it's like pumpkin pie on there. I make 3 or 4 of those every single year. So that's an easy one. Faithful. Hi, Faithful. Welcome in. Good morning for me, everyone. Yes, morning for us. Or good afternoon for you. Sorry. Yes. Good morning for us. Greg, these sound like good distractions to me, right? Greg says, what's the game you want to play, Kelly? I want to play South of Midnight. So ever since I've seen the trailer for that game, I want to play it so badly. Watch the trailer, Greg. Tell me what you think. The art is amazing. The storytelling looks awesome. The gameplay looks fantastic. I want to play it so badly. As long as it has a story mode, because I suck at these games. There's a secret about me. I love these RPG games, but I suck at them. So there has to be a story mode so I can actually finish them.
Is that a computer game or?
It's on PlayStation, which is why and it's PS5, and I have a Xbox. I don't have PlayStation. I think you could play it on Steam as well, but I don't like to play games on my computer. I like to play them on with a controller, and then and because I have a Mac, half the games you can't even play on my Mac.
They're not interchangeable.
Exactly, but that's the game I want to play.
What's it called?
Oh wait, this trailer says Xbox. Did they finally get it on Xbox? Because when it first came out, it was only PlayStation.
Dum dum dum.
I know, that would be cool. But yeah, I want to play it so badly. If I could play a game this Christmas, that's what I would be playing.
I want to play all of the games.
Oh, it looks like it's got it on Xbox too. Oh, maybe I can play it.
Ooh.
That's not the distraction I needed right now. Speaking of distractions, let us see.
I've distracted us enough.
All right, let's see. I am on 44812. 44,812 words, which means I need to be at 312 words. So I need to be at 45,312 before I can stop sprints. And that means we need to get started. Are you ready, Alicia? Where are you at? What's your goals today?
If my thing will open. It doesn't want to open. Oh, I guess I can't.
Exactly, Greg. It just got eaten away. That's it. I'm lost now.
40,000.
So close. So close.
We'll add 1,000 to that if we can.
Perfect. I said that eventually that's where I'm going to be, but I need to keep a realistic goal so I don't just not do it. So
we'll see how we do.
That's right. I agree. All right, here we go. Greg, you're a bad influence. Stop it. All right, here we go. 30 minutes starting now. and there be our first sprint. And I did write, so that is good. But I only got, 170 words in because I actually had to delete some stuff. So I went negative. So I went negative from where I was for a little while, but I caught back up and made some progress. So, like I said, about 170, actually exactly 171 words in the positive. How'd you do, Alicia?
I made my breakfast sandwich thing, and I got attacked by the dad kraken.
The dead Kraken. I
He's
mean, if
on
it's the
his
pirate
way.
team, yeah, I
Yep.
think that's fair. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Since we're trying to steal time and that Kraken just steals it right back from you.
He's on his way to the Costco of the sea, I guess, and he's returning things to buy more things, and
uh,
he has to have somebody to talk to on his way.
I see. I see. Which means you're destined for one more phone call from him on his way home, huh?
Maybe. We were talking, and I was like, okay, well, we're about to go back from sprints, and it was like 19 seconds on the screen, and I was like, yep, she's gonna come back like any second. And as soon as I clicked the button, you were like, and that's our first sprint, and I was like, oh,
You're like, I knew it. This is how good I am.
yep. Because well, I know like on here it's like a 14-second delay, so I'm just like, damn it, Dad, I didn't get any writing done.
Didn't get any writing done. Telling you, man, family.
I was
Let's
joined
see.
by an ISIS. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yes, I did see Pretty Little.
There's a moose.
Molly says, oh, I missed that. Sorry, Molly. I will not get healthy right before my birthday. No, we need to eat all the baked goods. And Lindsay says it's showing available for Xbox. Yep, looked like it's on Xbox. Yeah, I just saw that. Like I said, when I was watching it, when it first came out, it was not available on Xbox, and I was very sad.
They have fixed it.
Now I want to play it right now. Greg says, there goes Kelly's productivity. Buy the game, do it. He's just laughing. Don't laugh. Don't encourage them. The evil laugh, Greg.
I would never.
And Lottie joined us. Good morning, Lottie. It is good to see you. Let us know what you are working on today. Molly says 32% into Abby in Wonderland and 78% done with my Alice in Wonderland junk journal. TBR for Denise's Down the Rabbit Hole-a-thon. That sounds so fun. Ren made it to 93%, and we just learned Kingfisher's true name. Oh, good. I was like, there's no way his name is Kingfisher. This is exciting. Book 3 is going to be interesting, huh?
He has a real name?
Somebody was doing their TBR, one video I was watching, and they're like, you know what, with Quicksilver, it's a duology. And I was like, nope, it's not.
Try again.
I'm like, you're in for a surprise.
You think it is.
Greg got 501 words in. Nicely done. Nicely done. Molly says, oh, look at you go, Ren. That's right. So close. Lottie says, editing today, almost to the end of chapter 2. Nice. You got this. You got this. Make it happen. Greg says, calling sprints. You mean you're out? That's it for today? Are you going to go on a bike ride in the 30-degree weather? And Molly says hi to Lottie. And as normal, we did all the talking at the beginning, so I'm kind of all ready for the next sprint. How about you?
I mean, hopefully I can get some stuff done.
I was going to say, since you didn't get any writing done, we should probably go to it quick while Dad's busy shopping at Costco.
Yep. I might have to do some rambling typing real quick just to
get back into it. Yep. I get that. All right, here we go. Second sprint. Let's go. And there is our second sprint. I need 120 words. So I'm almost there. So what's that mean? 380? I've written 380 in the positive. I've written a few more, but like I said, I had to delete some. So almost. So close. How'd you do, Alicia?
Well, I mean, I rambled for 171 words, and I got my breakfast. So, husband is boarding his flight. So, wished him a safe flight.
Excellent, excellent. Let's see. Oh, Greg meant that Alicia's on phone sprints. I didn't get that. And Alicia said, "Oh, yeah, that's a way to look at it. My dad is always calling. Always. This is the time." Yep. Faithful says, "My daughter walked into the room just as Alicia said ISIS and was slightly alarmed." Yeah, I mean, if you just hear the word and not know. But I'm assuming ISIS is named after the god, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I assumed. But
and fun fact, we got ISIS and named her that before the group.
Yeah, before we knew of, anyways, the group, before it became common knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, ISIS is old, your kitty cat. So yeah, so that's a whole different worm. That's why every time I hear, because I love Egyptian history, like not history, mythology.
Yep.
And so yeah, every time I see ISIS, it's weird how words can change meanings, right? Things like gay, right? Gay have changed meanings over the decades. There's just lots of things that just change meanings. And so we got that all clarified. And Faithful said, yeah, there's a not so friendly version of the name. Yes, there is. And Molly made it to 56%. And Ren just got under 30 minutes left in Brimstone. Oh, you're totally finishing it. Next sprint.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg got 732 words in. Nicely done. Yeah, I am so close. I'm telling you, that button chair is going to kill me because my hips hurt so bad. I need another chair, I think. And some more tea next sprint. That was the last of my other Earl Grey, so I'm going to switch to an English breakfast tea.
Ooh.
Right? I'm assuming it'll just be mild. And Faithful says, well done, Ren. And Lottie says, I finished expanding and editing chapter 2. Went from 1909 words to 3590 words. Ooh, that's quite a chapter. What genre? What genre are you writing, Lottie? And Faithful says, Fanny is one of the words that tickles me. Yes. And fanny's different depending on the country, right? Especially when Americans use it for what we call bum bags. Yeah, fanny pack. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's even funnier because of, as you've just explained, right? How different countries use it for different things.
Yep.
Same word, same language, completely different meaning.
It always fascinates me when like we call something one thing, like the fanny pack, and then over in the UK they're like, no, but that's a, and I'm like, really? There was a one, I'm trying to remember what it was, but my friend said that we call it something here, but they call it something different in the UK. And I was like, I would have never guessed.
Well, things like fag, like in this country, like that is a bad word, right? And in Britain, it's just a cigarette. So, it's things like that are just, it's very, very different. Though I don't know if they use that term as a cigarette anymore. That's my, 80s knowledge of Britain. But yeah, that kind of thing, right? So there are just certain things that are just very different. It's a fantasy, angels and demons. Ooh, that's right. I remember now. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. We love angels and demons. Paranormal is fun. Faithful says, I don't know when Fanny became the front end, considering it was an actual girl's name. Right? So who knows? Maddie says, thank you. And Lindsay said, this is a great time. Umbra advert, but a baby being named Fanny, you should Google it. Oh, no, we know what Fanny means. It's okay. Coriander and cilantro. Okay, here's the interesting thing. Ready? In this country, cilantro is the leaf. Coriander is the seed. Same plant. That's how we use it in this country when it comes to cooking, right? Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
And then aubergine and so whenever you use coriander, if you're using dried coriander and stuff, it's cilantro. It's just the seed of it.
Oh.
Aubergine and eggplant, yes, and zucchini. You call zucchini something else too. Aubergine is its actual like botanical name. So why we call it eggplant? I looked it up once, but I can't remember right now. Faithful's like, I speak 2 languages. Yeah, I used to speak 2, but I've lost German.
I speak several, but I'm not fluent in any of them.
Yeah, I keep doing Spanish. Eventually, I will just stubbornly learn it because it's ridiculous. I can't speak Spanish when I live. Courgette, that's it. And the courgette is the zucchini. And I think courgette is actually like the whole family. It's just that it's like narrowed down in Britain. But yeah, no, that's the funny thing. Welcome to English. That's what when Spanish, when I was learning Spanish, they were talking about how different things were called, like green beans are called different things depending on whether you're in Colombia or Argentina or Mexico. Things I don't ask me what they are anymore. I don't remember. But that kind of thing. And I was like, well, it's the same in English, right? You go to different places, they still speak English, but we use different words for the same things.
Yeah.
So,
that is true.
Yep. And Faithful says, we have coriander seeds too. Yeah, exactly. So we just use the different words to separate them. Faithful says, the longer I'm out of Egypt, the less conversational Arabic I remember. Exactly, right? I was fluent in German, but that's when I was a teenager. So I haven't spoken it in 2 decades. So I'm definitely not fluent anymore. I can still do conversational, like very simple. And the vocab, when I was learning Spanish and I was trying to come up with the Spanish word, the German word would pop in my head, which tells me it's in my brain.
Somewhere.
It's stored properly. It's just the access to it is not, that whatever that line was to access it easily, that is completely eroded.
Well, they say if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yep, for sure. And that's definitely true. Ren says, we say courgette and some people call it marrow, baby marrow. The zucchini, really? That's interesting. Yeah, talk about another, English dialect. I laugh. The South African English accent, usually I can't tell. If I'm listening to an accent and I can't tell where it's from, it's usually South Africa. Isn't that weird? So I'm like, oh, that definitely Scottish. Oh, that one's, definitely British. And, that one, and it's funny. I don't know the regions in Britain, but I can tie it together. So be like, oh, they're from wherever it is Jean-Luc Picard's from, right? Like wherever Patrick Stewart's from, they're from there. Right? Because you can tell the way they say certain words. I'm like, oh, they're from the Beatles. That's Liverpool. That one I got. That's Beatles, right? So you can
I can
tie it to another famous Brit, right? That kind of thing. But I can't tell you where that is, right? I have to look it up. Wherever he's from, that's where they're from. And so I can do that kind of thing. I'm like, oh, that's Irish. That's right. No problem. Australian. I cannot tell the difference between Australia and New Zealand. So I'm not good enough with that. New Zealand's is a little subtler, really, right? And Australian's usually stronger. But I'm not that good. But if I'm like, I have no idea, it's almost always South Africa. There's something just so unique about the way they speak English in South Africa, which of course there would be, right? Let's see. Faithful says, interesting. And Ren says, we also say coriander for both as well. Just add seeds on the package for the seeds. That's so funny. Greg says, they say we never actually forget anything. It's all in there. You just forget the neural pathway to access it. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but I have found that to be true with German. So, which makes me think if I go back there and start speaking it, that pathway
it'll rebuild itself.
Yeah. Ren says, our English accents depend on who taught you English and whether or not you mimic their accent as well or not. Oh, fascinating. Maybe that's why I have such a hard time identifying it. South Africans sound like a mix of German, Aussie sometimes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's got this kind of blend, and it takes me a minute to say, hold on, keep talking. I can't tell. Greg says, yeah, accents are funny. I can tell if a person grew up near where my dad was from based on the way they say certain words. Yeah. And there's like Alabama accent is very different from Texas accent.
Mhm.
Mind you, even though I'm in Houston, I don't have it because I'm a Navy brat. I grew up all over. So I
Same.
have that very like Midwestern, no accent, right? You know, that kind of thing.
I am from all over, so I can pick up
Hey,
accents pretty easily.
no,
Because after I was born, we lived in Alaska, so we had all
such a
that
blend of
coast,
people. Yeah,
and then
and
we
that was
moved
me
to
too.
Florida. Yep.
Like when I was born in South Carolina, I do not have a Southern accent because I grew up on the base, right? So
Mhm.
we were surrounded by people from everywhere.
Yep.
So it was it's it goes to the default.
And I've been to Germany, so I know German. I had to take Spanish in college, and I know sign language, so it's all over.
I don't know what she is
Now, can
doing.
I actually speak those fluently today? No.
I do find understanding them is a lot faster than actually speaking them. Definitely different
Mhm.
parts of the brain, right? I'm like,
Yep.
I understand what you're saying to me. Now how can I tell you back? That's
Exactly. Give me 1 second to find
hold
Google
on. Can I write
Translate.
it down? Like I'm so much better with written. I'm like, can I write it down? Then I'll just read it. Like, give me a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where I'm at with Spanish. And I don't understand all of it.
No.
Because, quite frankly, at least the people I speak to with Spanish, they speak so fast. Um,
Oh, and when I learned, Spanish, like I said, it was in college. I had Spanish 1. My teacher, she was of Asian descent, and she was also in the linguistics program.
mhm.
So there'd be times where she would actually ask us a question that was supposed to be in Spanish, but for her it was Chinese. So then we would look at her and she'd go, "Why is no one giving me the answer in Spanish?" And we were like, "Was that even Spanish?" And she
We're like,
was
what
like,
were you saying?
"What did I say?" And someone actually was able to repeat the question back to her, and she was like, "Oh, that's not Spanish." So she was just like, "I sorry."
She's like,
But then
sorry, it's
Spanish
not you.
2. Exactly. And then Spanish 2, we actually had a Spanish speaker. So then it was just like all Spanish all the time.
Oh, I love it. Oh, let's see. Faithful says, yes, Ren. In Egypt, they mostly sound American, as that's all the TV they watch. And they love the US, so it's a massive compliment to say that.
Wow.
Ren, I'd say if it's German sounding, then the person you're talking to is Afrikaans, since Afrikaans is a mix of mostly German and Dutch. Fascinating.
Hmm.
Ren says, and then most people who speak English and switch accents speak similarly to British people, since English only became a spoken language when we became a British colony. Oh, that makes sense. Ren, or you just retain the accent of your first language in all languages you speak, which is me, by the way. No one ever. I spoke fluent German, but no one thought I was German, right? Like my accent is awful. And then when I speak Spanish, same problem. I can't roll my R's. No one will ever think I'm native in any language I speak. They will all know I'm American. That's me.
Mhm.
Um, Ren says, same for me, Kelly. I would answer in English a lot. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, I got you. Let me answer in English because that's all I got. A lot of it was
Exactly.
context for me too. True. Hello, pirates. Coda joined us. Coda.
Hello.
Hello. Apparently, he's trying to be British, or the worm from Labyrinth, one or the other. Dude, get
Oh.
off,
Hello.
off, off. Yeah, you're tangled and stuff now because you shouldn't be over there. She wants to go outside. I'm
Oh.
gonna have to let her out. At least she's trying to figure out how to tell me. So she's telling me and I'm ignoring her, and that's very rude because she's a puppy. So hello, Coda. Hello. Molly says I have a
Mom.
speech impediment with R in every language I've ever tried to speak. Yeah, no, I get that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, like I said, no one ever thought I was German.
Mm-mm.
So, all right, here we go. And last sprint. Let's make it happen. And there we go on our last sprint of the day. And I ended up getting 670 words in. So yay. That's what I hope is happening. Hopefully that I just, since I'm getting the 500, that it just flows. And I just keep going, you know? And I see Alicia got some goodies. What did you get? Are those Christmas things or book mail?
A little of both, I think. But there was like a lot. I went to go open
mail
the
gets crazy this time of year.
Yeah, I went to go open the door for the mail lady and she was like, "You don't want to get too close. I am sick." And I was like, I just wanted to help.
Well, at least she was trying to help you. You're like, oh, I appreciate that because I'm just getting over something.
I know. I think this is the Bookmas box.
Ooh.
I don't know what this is, though. I will open some of these while you do comments.
That'll be awesome. Let's see. So Coda got in last right before we ran away.
Oh, it figures.
Where is it? There it is. And Faithful says hi to Coda. And Molly says, I have a speech impediment with R in every language I've ever tried speaking. Molly says, Coda, sorry, my computer crashed last night and I gave up and went to bed.
Oh, no.
Ren says, weirdly enough, I understand many languages being spoken to me, even if I can't read or speak a lick of it. Yeah, through context, usually you can get it, right? And talk about a melting pot. I bet you have all kinds of languages, depending on what size your city is in South Africa. Same thing with Houston, right? In the suburbs, it's English and Spanish. But I move into Houston, it's everything you could possibly imagine. What's in there, Alicia?
The kids' stockings came.
Oh, yay, how cute.
That's Lorelei's.
Aww.
And then my son's, he wanted Spider-Man.
How cute. You get him new stockings every year, or was it just time?
It was just time.
Gotcha. Ren says, I just need to have heard the language enough in context. It makes sense. It makes sense. You've got an ear for languages. I love that. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cool how they can take the non-Christmas thing and make it Christmassy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Coda says, no worries to Molly. We finished up and same. Faithful says, very useful, Ren. It helped me to listen in on Arabic combos without people realizing I understood it. Right? That is helpful. Faithful, Molly, I only found out about a decade ago that there are people with this issue. And Allie came in and said hi. Why, good morning, Allie. It is so good to see you. You came just in time for us to be done, but we are so happy to see you. Molly was wondering if you were alive the other day. I'm like, I'm sure she is. I saw her the other day.
Maybe. I thought I saw
Molly
her.
says maybe it has to do with your native language. R sounds easy. Molly says, Allie, you live. See, I told you. She was worried about you. Ellie says, I do. Hi, friends. And you said hello to Allie. And Ren says, finish Brimstone. Gave it 4.25 stars. Woo-hoo!
Wow.
That's bad. That means I need to like read it sooner rather than later. Oh, what's a pretty what are you unwrapping? What are you unwrapping? I don't think that's a Christmas thing. I mean the journaling things.
Oh, Christmas ornament.
Oh, yay, more ornaments.
For my daughter.
Oh, it's so cute. Bad Kitty, get out of this stuff. Did you
love
did
cats.
you get the other one straightened out with the car/train?
He is accepting the return, so I have to mail it back today. However, it was his last one, or he thought it was his last one, and he was unaware that it was not the right ornament.
Yeah, so he just saw the box and never looked in it. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is ironic because if he's like one of the resellers that just goes to Hallmark, buys it, and then resells it, it should be in the box.
Yeah, that's probably why he didn't check it. It might have been returned to Hallmark and they didn't check it. That's why you always have to check returns. Yes.
Somebody did a switcheroo.
That's very possible. People are sneaky.
I don't know what this one is, but it says I can't open it yet.
What, don't open till Christmas?
Yeah, it's from my dad. He said, open Christmas morning.
How cool.
So I'll
Well, good thing you have the tree up.
Paper. Yes, I know. It's shifting. All right.
Yep,
So that
sure.
has
And Ren says goodies.
I
No, sorry,
know.
Faithful says goodies. And Faithful, that's great, Ren. And Molly is 79%. Molly says, woot, Ren. Ren says, I think it would be a 5-star for anyone who didn't read Silver Elite or any heavily smutty book that you weren't in the mood for before it, because the smut will come off as less irritating too much. Gotcha. I know too much smut usually irritates me. So, but 4.25 is still a great read. So I'll take it. Ren, and I'm starting to think that the series might be more than 3 books. Uh-oh. We'll find out. You never know. The Faithful, our sounds are easy and I can do that tongue curl too, which is good considering I need to be able to read Arabic. Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. Ren says, and I think book 3, we go more heavily into the lore of the gods of the worlds. Good, because I'm so curious since, sorry, spoilers, but since we, meet some of them at the end, that's all I'm saying. I don't know if that even counts as a spoiler, but that was so fascinating. I think it would be cool if there was more God play in the next one.
It's sticky.
Is that the journaling stuff?
Yes. So this is the Bookmas box. So there's day 9.
Oh, cool.
Each one is numbered. So.
Well, you better catch up. You've got 6 to open.
No. This doesn't start until the 14th.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and I'm going to try to film each day.
That'll be fun. What a good idea. It's so much fun.
Day 12 is huge.
Well, that would be Christmas Day, right? So I love it. Well, it should start on the 13th, though, then, right, though?
No.
Oh, no, because it includes that day. Never mind. I got it. I always get that wrong. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Faithful says, cute. Sorry,
I think I know what day 12 is.
I mean, it's got to be a journal, right? Yeah. Let's see. Faithful says, cute, Alicia. I think it says stockings. Yes, Ren says, I love the stockings. And Christina joined us just in time. Good morning, Christina. And Charles, too. Ooh, we got doubly lucky today. Morning. I finished 3 prompts for Reindeer Readathon. Almost finished with the 4th one. Yay, you got this. I'm not doing Reindeer Readathon. I just could not squeeze one in. I had too much to read. Ren, thanks for sprints. Absolutely. Thank you for being here and giving us an update on Brimstone. Faithful says my town has Urdu, Bengali, Romanian, Polish, Arabic, English, and Pashto.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it Pashto? Am I saying that wrong? To be heard anywhere on the street. I freaking love that. That makes me so happy. That's why I love going downtown and just hearing all the languages. Christina's, hi, Greg, Ren, Lindsay, Steve, Courtney, Lottie, Ali, Asbros, and Coda. Molly waves at Christina. Christina says hi to Faithful. Christina gives us all our reminders. I am hydrating. This English tea is really good. It tastes like there's honey in it. Like, that's the aftertaste.
And you didn't put anything in it?
No honey. So it's just delicious. I'm really liking it.
I'm trying.
I think I might put milk in the next one. I think milk would go very well in this one.
Ooh, these are pretty.
Are they pretty? Let me see.
I gotta line them all up. These are my date cover stickers.
I love it. I got lazy and just wrote them in, or I got cheap and just wrote them in.
I tried to match them towards the what color the month was. So
yeah, that's what I did. I matched my markers or my pens just as close as I could to the color. I agree. I think that's the way to go, right?
Like a little card. Almost looks like a receipt. But I have a feeling it's part of the Bookmas.
That would make sense. Yep.
That's pretty cool. I'll put
that's really cool. And Ren says hi to Christina, and Christina says hi to Molly, and Coda says, ooh, I almost missed the chatty. Christina! So you got multiple? What do you got? Oh, sorry. I missed the last thing. Molly says, yes, thank you. Perfect way to start my week. Indeed. Coda says 13 watching and 7 likes. Please do the thing, friends. That's right. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. Oh, I don't think I hit the likes. Bad me.
I did.
Let's see. Sleep was broken last night, but I finished Heartless Hunter and got about 5 chapters into Rebel Witch. I saw. You're beating me. I still have 100 pages left in Heartless Hunter, but I will finish that today. So I will get there. And I probably will not go straight to Rebel Witch because I have a lot of other books I need to read. And this is the only last one I needed for the project I was doing. It's the bad part about making these reading lists, right? Is that I can't just keep going reading the books or I'll never get the list done.
Mm-hmm. I need
Coda,
to get a move
you
on
should
with my
try
reading.
Good Earth Sweet and Spicy tea, Kelly. You don't have to put anything in it either. Ooh, I will look into that. I am now in my tea era, apparently. And so we will experiment and see what happens. I swear I've had English breakfast tea before, but I've never had one that tasted like it had honey in it. Faithful said, the thing is always done as I come in or I will forget. The like, yeah, I usually do too, but I think it's because I was late this morning just trying to get all ready. Because I also, Christina, had to interrupt tonight. Little girl woke us up at 3 o'clock because she had to go out. But that's good. This is improvement. She's doing really well. Like you saw her jumping on things. She asks to go out. It's a little obnoxious way, but at least she's asking. You know what I mean? So she's getting, it's progress. She has not, knock on wood, peed on my floor at all this week. So we're getting there.
Yay.
She's so cute over there sleeping. Molly says, boy, when she reads. I know. Good job, Christina. We're so glad you're back. So glad you're back. Christina, thanks for hosting today. Kelly and Alicia, have a beautiful day. Christina says, yeah, when I'm in a world, I need to finish it. Yeah, exactly. Right. I would like to as well, but I'm telling you, that's how I used to read and I read a lot less. So I'm just going to have to trust the process. Trust the process. And Christina says, Faithful says, great going with the training, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. And Molly says she's still a baby. Love her. She is still a baby.
I had to approve that comment. Don't know why.
Yeah, right?
Or somebody had to. Yep.
That's very odd. It's very odd. Christina, the second book is looking good too. I will say this one is starting to be a 4-star for me because it's starting to really annoy me. The things that usually annoy me in YA, right? Like he's like, she's the witch. She's not the witch. And then all the evidence he gets is that she's not the witch. So the thing to do in the plot is to abandon that and assume someone else close to her is the witch. Right. And so that was the logical place to go. It's more interesting that way. And it makes more sense, their relationship they would have, because now he's like, oh, I need to protect her from this witch, right? She's already gone through this. That is way more interesting than the always, oh, she's not a witch, but she could be. Oh, look, she's not a witch. His evidence says she's not a witch, but she could be. I'm like, oh my God, you're killing me. And she's blind, but I forgive her. She keeps making stupid decisions. But again, she's 18.
Right.
Do you see what I mean? So it's fine. Like the decisions she's making are annoying as an adult, but they at least work plot wise. It is something I could see an 18-year-old doing.
Right.
So the things that are bothering me are YA related, not it's a bad book related, if that makes sense. So I think it's probably going to be a 4-star, but enough that I definitely want to read the second one. Right? This is not a hate thing. This is a me personal, the YA is driving me batty.
Right.
Molly says, thanks for approving my comment. And Christina says, trust the process and save the progress. Yes, trust the process and save the progress. You just wanted me to say that out loud, didn't you? Faithful says, thanks for the sprints and company, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely.
You're welcome.
And thanks for being here. We this makes it easier for us to be here when y'all are here too. Coffee. Yeah, I think I'm in my tea era. I don't even know I'm gonna get coffee. Faithful says, happy that you're finally getting to read properly, Christina. Christina says gingerbread creamer. Okay, no, that sounds yummy.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah, Christina says, me too, Faithful. Awesome. Well, I am happy, doing great. Do you have any last words, Alicia?
Videos coming soon. I'm actually going to film a couple today, so hopefully I can also edit them before I have to go pick up the kids, and then they will be scheduled. I believe one on Wednesday, one possibly Saturday, and then the Bookmas videos will start. I'll open the first one on my sprints on Sunday.
Excellent, excellent. That'll be so fun. And I have book club, of course, so I'll have to watch the replay. But and my brother's coming in town this weekend, so we will probably be busy.
Busy.
So it'll be fun. But thank you, everyone. Oh, and I do have reading sprints tonight. So we will have reading sprints tonight starting at 8 p.m. Nope, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So if y'all want to join and get some reading done, we would love to have you. Hopefully I'll have Heartless Hunter done before then, because I really need to read my ebook, which is the One Good Dragon Deserves Another. It's the second book in the Heartstriker series.
Ooh.
So I'm liking it, but it's a longer than I was expecting it to be. So I really need to get to it. And then I'll probably just run right into Heroes Kill Everyone, like right away. So I'm not like reading it last minute like I have in the last 2 months. So I just want to get it done now. So yeah.
I need to.
Yeah.
I need to finish Illusions of Decency and then read Heroes Kill Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm that behind.
You got to do. Come on, Alicia. Come on.
I know. But that's why I'm going to come to sprints. We finished Gilmore Girls, so no more Gilmore Girls are to be watched. And I have questions.
You're like, wait, that's where it ended?
Yes. Is anybody okay with spoilers? Have you seen Gilmore Girls and The Year in the Life, or you don't mind?
It's been long enough. I think it's fair for you to.
Well, if you watch A Year in a Life, there's only 4 seasons. There's only 4 episodes, but they go by season. So each episode is like an hour and a half long, and it's a season. And then the very last one is fall, and like Luke and Lorelai finally get married, and like then the very last second I tell you of the show, Rory is sitting at the like town gazebo with her mom and says, "I'm pregnant," and then it goes to credits, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, I figured they were just planning on making more, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
They haven't said. I looked it up. They said nothing is in the works. But they said never say never.
But you know what? It might also be just a reflection because Lorelai raised Rory alone, so then Rory would be raising her child alone.
Yes.
So I think that might be it. Except she's got her mom and Luke and this whole town. So she's not, you know what I mean?
This is true. But I was just like, you can't end it there. Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Faithful says, Alicia, that's wicked.
Right? Right?
And Allie, and she's pregnant at the same age Lorelai is at the beginning of the original series. Oh, there you go. See? So same age. That makes sense. So they just want to end it the same way the other one began, technically, like the backstory part began.
Lorelai had Rory when she was 16, but in the show she was in like her early 30s as they were filming. So now that Rory is supposed to be in her early 30s, then
gotcha, same age. Yeah.
And I was like, what? No.
Ellie says they will not ever be making more. The cast has been super clear that this is how they always wanted to end it. Oh, well, that's cool. It's paralleling Lorelai's story, except except Rory is older.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Same age Lorelai was when Rory was 16. Gotcha, Allie. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, that's a pretty good ending. I mean, that kid's going to be just fine. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. With the small town and everyone's like, oh, how's the baby? How's this? How's that?
Yep, they'll be fine, which is why they were fine too. So, Allie said it's a commentary on how Lorelai worked so hard to ensure Rory wouldn't get pregnant at the same age she did. Yeah, exactly. It would have been devastating if she had. But it does happen. It happens all the effing time.
And we learned a fun fact. I guess my husband looked it up and he discovered that Lauren Graham, who plays Lorelai, even though she plays a mom in the show, she never actually had children in real life.
Yep.
And I'm like, what?
Yep. It's hard for actresses, It's hard. So by the time your career's going, It's
It's
hard.
wild.
Everything's hard. Even my daughter, like, so even any woman who's trying to do a career is hard because she's 22 right now, right? So that's prime
Mhm.
having baby time, except she's, trying to get into pharmacy school. So when exactly, do you see what I mean? So what happens when
Right.
you're,
You
and
either
but
have to do the career first and then family, or family first and then career.
and you can't wait that long. There is an actual, like, men don't have
Exactly.
a time limit. Women do.
Yeah.
So if she wants to have her own, like, biological child, if she's lucky enough to be able to, by the time, if you get pregnant in your 30s, it's considered a geriatric pregnancy. That's how
It
dangerous it is if that is your
yeah.
first pregnancy. So,
Mine I'm trying to
yeah.
think. I think mine were in my early 30s, but I had
Yeah.
my kids back to back. But
Uh-huh.
they said if I had had her after 35, then
Uh-huh.
there would be a lot more tests. There would be a lot more like appointments to monitor everything. And I'm
Yep,
just
because
like,
it's a
I'm
geriatric pregnancy at that point.
glad
Yeah.
I did it when I did it.
Yep. So that's what she's trying to balance, and I'm like, "I get it, baby. I wish I could tell you could have everything, but you can't." So
Mhm.
you need to figure out, what priorities are and where you're going, and it's not fair, it's not right, but it is the fucking way it is. And that's not a society issue. That is a, that's an actual biological issue.
Yes.
Um,
Yep.
so yeah, there's a whole issue going on. Faithful says my sprints tonight are at 1 a.m. tomorrow. For them. Faithful, don't come. Please get some sleep.
Yes, make sure
Sleep.
you
Sleep
sleep.
is way more important than reading on my sprints. Sleep.
Pop
Um,
in, say hi, then go to bed.
yeah. I mean, at 1 a.m., I'd already be sleeping, and I don't
True.
apologize for it.
I mean, I won't be because husband's not here, so
See?
I have a hard time sleeping.
Uh,
Maybe I'll do sprints at 1 a.m.
Allie wants to know the real question for everyone. Who is the worst consistently recurring character in this series? There is a right answer.
There is a right answer?
How can there be a right answer? That's an opinion.
Hold on. Now the real question for everyone. Who is the worst consistently reoccurring character in the series? Kirk. He is in every episode having some sort of job. He has like 50 million jobs.
Yeah, he does annoy me, I have to admit. He actually annoys me. When the same actor popped up on Galaxy the shit. The Marvel thing.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thank you. So the same actor on there, right? I was like, really?
Mhm.
Because you can't not see Kirk.
Right?
You just can't. And the character he plays in that isn't that different.
No. No. I do the same thing. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh.
Like, poor dude,
Alice
he's been typecasted. That's it. This is what he's playing.
Alice said, that's a bold statement. We love Kirk. I mean,
Mm-mm. No, I'm sorry. He drove me batty. Faithful says, Snap Kelly, my daughter is 22 as well. I know, man. Same age. It's a scary age. It's where they have to make all these decisions. Faithful says, my sister was very offended to be told she was a geriatric pregnancy at 35. Exactly.
right?
Exactly. And Christina says, we just watched the show for the first time this year, but then spooky season happened, so we did not get through more than the first one. Oh, you got some catch up, Christina. You have catch up. Faithful says, I might have gone to sleep and woken up, and we'll check in. There you go. See? Yeah.
There you
You
go.
have to get up to pee at 1 a.m. anyways. Apparently the dog has to pee at 3 a.m. So, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, so I could have got on sprints probably. Faithful says, I might have. Oh, yeah. And Allie, bold statement. We got that. Allie, I feel like the internet universally agrees on the worst character. Oh, well, then who does the internet say it is?
Yeah.
Come on, Allie, you got to tell us now before we run away for the day. I'm starving. I'm going to make some breakfast tacos with some eggs and some
Ooh.
bacon, some cheese.
That sounds delicious.
Some Cholula.
Who's the worst character?
And I get to give the eggshells to Cora, and she freaking loves them. It's so cute.
I'm sitting there thinking about all the characters now, and I'm going, well, it's Rory.
Rory? What? So rude.
I mean, I could see it, but
people always hate the characters that are really smart and focused. That's why people hated Will Wheaton's character from Star Trek. He was also universally hated. I'm like, why do all you people hate the really smart, focused characters? What is that? But that's very common. It's like you can go through a bunch of shows, and there's so many people that I'm like, I never hated the smart, focused characters.
I feel like, but she had her mom as a role model, so she kind of fell in line with the footsteps of the mom, you know? I don't know if she'd be the most hated.
Apparently, the internet says so. Paris is grading. I agree. Paris is grading, but I understood Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understood.
She didn't get enough hugs as a child from her family.
And let's face it, her character was on the spectrum for sure. So she was doing the best she could, you know, masking and trying to fit into this world, but she didn't really understand the things that people were feeling. You know what I mean?
Right.
So she's definitely grading, but I got her. Awesome. Excellent. All right. I think we're good. And I can see that, Alia, on the 12th rewatch. You're done with her. I get that. I don't know. I'm on at least the 12th rewatch of Supernatural, and I'm not tired of anyone.
I need to go back and rewatch that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to get my husband to watch that one with me or not, because that's 16 seasons or so.
Yep. Charles said Paris had some redeeming qualities. Indeed. What was her friend in the town, though? The one that played the drums? What was her name? Lane. Thank you. I really like Lane, too. Lane is the one that if I'd been in high school in that town, we would have been friends.
Exactly.
And Rory and I would have been in all the same groups together, reading all the same books.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I get it. I get it.
I always thought Michel was funny with his French accent.
Yeah. I think he's actually French.
I don't know.
He's in the new one by the creators of Roy Gilmore, or of that show, Gilmore Girls. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, what was it called? It's a French ballet term, so now I can't. So I just started watching it because it also has the actor, which is why I started watching it. But you know me, I don't have time for TV, so we watched 2 episodes and then I haven't touched it for 2 weeks.
He's a Canadian actor, so it's possible.
Yeah, because he could be French Canadian. But the actor in, if you watched The Marvelous Miss Maisel, the actor who played Lenny Bruce, he stars in this new show, and it's a ballet troupe, one in New York and one in Paris, and they're both struggling because, you know, who goes to see ballet anymore? It's contemporary times. Is it contemporary? Yeah, I think it's contemporary.
No.
It might be 80s.
Nope, that's not it. I'm trying to see.
I can't remember now what time frame. Like I said, I watched 2 episodes. But they are trading people from each of their troops to try to do this publicity stunt kind of thing to get more people to come and watch the ballet. And so it's really fascinating. You can tell it's written by the same people. It has the same feel. But I love that actor who played Lenny Bruce, whose name I don't even know.
I'm trying.
It's not Point. It's a word I can't say. Let me see if I can find it.
Point?
It's that's not what it is. Atoll. It's E with an accent. Toile.
Itoll.
French is not my thing. So that is. I just know it's a ballet term, right? And so that's the name of the show. I am quite enjoying it. If I binge TV shows like I used to, I'd already be done with it, I'm sure.
I need to know how to pronounce it now.
I know I have no idea how to pronounce that. But that's the, not only do I not speak French, but I also have zero to do with the ballet world. So I'm completely ignorant of it, which is also why this is fun.
East.
But he's in that too, the Michel.
Étoile?
That sounds right, actually.
French for star. Étoile or étoile. Let's see.
And Charles says, thanks for the sprints. And Molly says, junk journal 96% done. Wow. We're so glad that our chatting helped you get there.
I just want to know how to say it. Shut up.
You're like, just tell me how to say this one word.
Étoile. Étoile.
Étoile. Can't say it. I can spell it. Can't say it. All right. Thank you, everyone. You are amazing, and we will see you again tomorrow. While we get in another 500 words, since I got over 600 today. Woot woot. So excellent. Thank you very much, and hopefully I'll see some of you tonight, and we'll get some more reading done.